Hey YouTubers, again, it is me. Today, I'm going to tell you how to create your own Necromancy Wand. And it is a mix of, it's pretty much just kind of a mix of a melting pot of different tradition and culture, and it includes a little bit of traditional witchcraft, a little bit of Luciferian, a little bit of alchemy, blood magic, so that kind of thing, and it's really fun to do, and it's really fun creating. So I showed it in my earlier video. That is my Necromancy Wand. And all I did, that's just decorations. But the symbols, I can't really remember what symbols I used. They're all pertaining to channeling the spirits, channeling the dead, conjuring them. We have the feather and the pendulum. I just kind of incorporated that, so you know, you can kind of do your pendulum with your Necromancy Wand if you're like using the Ouija, or after or during, you know, a Luciferian ceremony or any kind of ceremony. It's fun, it's crafty, so why not? I took a chicken bone, just a regular chicken bone. You can go to Sally's, you can get them in gallons. 20 volume clear developer. It's got to be, well, it doesn't have to be 20. It can be like, it can be up to 40. You have to be professional by 50. But make sure your volume is at least 20%, your developer, and make sure that you saturate these bones, the chicken bones, in the solution, the developer, so that it gets all that nasty shit off there. And then what I did was I took some soft scrub bleach and made it a little better. So I kind of decorated it. I did put a little crystal on it. I put the chaos sphere right there. Yeah, my painting's not that good on this one. At the top, I think that's some kind of root. I can't remember what it is, but it just kind of reminded me of a pitchfork, and that's kind of what was going on in my head while I did it. I did the little charm for the, looks like a labyrinth, and then I used I think that's just plain sea glass. But for your cord, same goes for what I said in my Not Magic video. So you can go ahead and incorporate your feather, anything that is going to connect you with your ancestors or the dead. So you're going to need a chicken bone, depending on how big or small you want your wand to be. Small quartz crystals for the point. And I do have a tiny, just a really tiny little couple of rose quartz that you can hardly even see, that I've kind of just glued in there. You're going to use your own blood again, necromancy incense. I will blog all this again. I know I haven't blogged my last one because it's mind fucking. You're going to need sigils of necromancy, and your triangle of manifestation, which is your triangle of art. And when you place all your items on there, you are actually conjuring through this in the black mirror. So what I did is I went into my meditative state, the death current. I let the astral energy rise up all the way through me. It's getting really fucking hot in here, you guys. Shit. I let it all come up through me. And then I created my, I laid a compass counterclockwise to invite the shades of the dead in with me. Kind of focusing more on my grandma, just because probably a safety tactic to make me feel safer. Just kind of knowing, you know, that she's there. A lot of people are going to tell you that you cannot create an Nganga, that it cannot be created without a Palo priest or priestess. That is not true. This is not, this is America. So, we do things our way. Traditional witchcraft, not much of that in this. So I would more say this is hoodoo Luciferian. Don't quote me. So just raise your energy, get in your mind the intent to that you're going to use your wand as a necromancy wand to conjure the spirits of the dead and other spirits if you want. Go ahead and perform the binding of shadows. I did the call of the horn god, I did the call of the dark goddess, and I also did the circle of the dead from Michael Ford. Pretty easy. I didn't really have a chant. I think I did have a chant or a rhyme that I used with this when I was doing it, but I can't remember. You know, I keep notes, but I'm not, you know, great at keeping a, you know, track of every fucking thing I do, because I do a lot of shit. So yeah, just, you know, prepare your bone, raise your energy directed into the bone, and you're pretty much done for your circle of the dead. Once you have created your entire bone, what I did was a top coat called Out the Door Sally's Beauty Supply. Amazing. The best fucking top coat you can ever possibly buy. And it's so worth the big bottle. So on the back of it, all I did was with the witch's alphabet was I wrote conjure. I don't know if you guys can see that too well. I wrote conjure. I have Mercury for communication, and I have Saturn, since that is the day of, you know, the dead, and Saturn rules the dead, and communication, Mercury communication, sorry. So once I had my, you know, everything done and finished with it, tons of hot glue, tons of fucking hot glue. The feather, pendulum, and the cord are more traditional witchcraft. So yeah, once you're done though, I mean, it's fucking fun. Once you are actually done with that, yes, I'm going through my book again, trying to actually find it. But for your circle of the dead, I think I put it in my last video, I'm not sure, which is kind of pissing me off. Yeah, okay, the circle of the dead. So that would be considered your pre-created Nganga. So you want to go ahead and set that on your altar or on your triangle of art or manifestation. Okay, and then you're going to take a little prick of the left ring finger. You're going to take a little bit of cemetery dirt, and you are going to sprinkle it right on top of your bone. Yes, your bone. Oh yeah. Nobody touched my magic bone, Matthew. Totally calling you out in this one. It's my magic bone, and I have like 20 more over there. So yeah, you go ahead, put your, I'm still cracking up about the magic bone. Everybody loves Buffy references. So go ahead and, sprinkle your blood and the dirt on your magic bone. Take your wand and tone it counterclockwise, visualizing, raising your energy. And the actual incantation or summoning is, I summon the mighty dead from the spaces of silence from which the grave cradles. I give you life by blood and by soil, by the essence of my being. Emerge from your sleep of death and encircle my being, protecting my body as I dream and walk the web of night. As Thanatos, I require your service, for we are bound by the laws of death. That's it. I'm not sure if these will feed off of your astral body when you sleep. I don't think so. I don't think it's really, there's no spirit or anything attached to it. I haven't bound anything to it. I haven't created it to be a vessel. So that's just, you know, that's my take on that, the Necromancy Wand. There's a lot more symbolism behind the feather. The feather represents my grandma. She sends me, oddly enough, the same feather once a year on her birthday, April 27th. I get a blue jay feather. That's not a blue jay feather, that's just a regular feather. She was Blackfoot Cherokee. So I also kind of incorporated all that. It's really fun. It's a really, really cool way to get a little creative and have fun with your leftover chicken pieces. If you are not comfortable working with animal bones, which I've grown to become accustomed to work with them, because I don't eat meat, I still feel kind of bad. I can kind of see the chicken just kind of, yeah, okay, I'm not going to go there. So you can, I don't know, you can find really killer fucking replicas online. I was introduced last night by my dickhead of an amazing friend, Matthew, to an awesome site that has just, I mean, tons. Everything you can imagine. To real human skulls, to replicas, to even freaking, I think they had some eyes, some bird eyes. I know these things are all cleaned, and I don't know how everything was, like, harvested, the remains. But at least, you know, with the chicken bone, I know, you know, my family ate all the chicken, which is good for them, but I get the leftovers, the bone. So, I mean, you can even use just a stick from the cemetery. If you're lucky enough, sometimes if you go down to the cemetery, you'll find like rocks that are phallic shaped. So you could actually use that too. That would be, I never thought about that. But that would be a really good, yeah, lost my train of thought. That'd be an awesome way to make a necromancy wand. But again, I will blog all this. Swear to God, promise. Yeah, that's my way of creating a necromancy wand. So, kind of the same outline as before, but you get, you know, free range creativity, which is amazing. I love it. If I couldn't be creative, I think I'd die. If I didn't have, you know, struggles and pain and sadness, I'd be worthless. I would not have these things that I create. So, thumbs up, kinda, halfway for misery and suffering, because a lot of good things can come from it. Yeah, everybody that has subscribed, thank you so much. You are all amazing. I appreciate all the positive feedback I get. I'm trying to think of some comments that I've seen recently. YouTube kind of backs up my comments sometimes and marks them as spam, so I'm sorry if it does get marked as spam. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. You're all so fucking amazing, and I love all of you to no fucking end. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll vlog it, and the other one, promise. So, thank you guys for watching again.